It's nothing more important as a business owner for you to grow a personal brand, because when you do, and people can know, like, trust, and depend that the information that you're giving them is for their best interest and their good, you can sell them anything. I see way too many entrepreneurs go wrong with this thing, and we gonna get it fixed together today. All right, you know what that is? They think that their business is the brand. Yeah, they think their business is the brand. Like, they think that their brand colors, they think that the business name, they think the business is the brand. I was talking with a lady who's starting her coaching program, had a consultation with her last week, and she was like, yeah, I just started, new Instagram, new YouTube, new this, new that, and she had said the name. I'm like, that ain't her name. I say, we gotta stop this. People don't buy from you or do business with you because of your business name. Look, Coca-Cola grows a Coca-Cola brand. Apple grows an Apple brand. Burger King grows a Burger King brand. You, as a business owner, are growing a personal brand. Personal brand. And by the way, Steve Jobs had a personal brand before Apple became Apple, just to be clear, right? So you become the personal brand that can grow other big brands in lieu of your personal brand. And when you look at that, look at Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is a brand now that can sell business coaching. He can sell whatever you want to sell. Tony can sell whatever you want to sell. He can sell real estate. You don't even know what all he does, but if he puts it out in the marketplace based on the personal brand that he's built, people gonna buy from him. I was listening to a podcast with John C. Maxwell earlier today, and he just wrote his 90th book. Right? 90th book. And he said this, and he said it, very matter of fact. He wasn't being arrogant, but he was just like, when I put out a book now, it don't even matter what the title is. It's the fact that it's John C. Maxwell book, period. I'm sure he has phenomenal name to his company, his enterprise, but we don't know it. I certainly don't. And I own John C. Maxwell books, right? It's nothing more important as a business owner for you to grow a personal brand, because when you do, and people can know, like, trust, and depend that the information that you're giving them is for their best interest and their good, you can sell them anything. Hey, real quick, are you operating at a level 10 in your life? Do you want to? I'm talking about a level 10 in your finances, a level 10 in your health and wellness, a level 10 in your marriage and your family life. Like, excelling in every single area that's important for you personally and as a business owner. Because if you anything like me, you probably figured out, unless you have every single important area of your life firing on all cylinders, you still don't have success. Like, I've been rich and miserable. I've had seasons where my health was compromised, which made the money not so important all of a sudden. I had seasons where my marriage was challenged. The money ain't so important all of a sudden. But here's what I figured out, though. There is a world that exists that you can have your faith, your fitness, your finance, your freedom, and your family life firing on all cylinders. And if you don't want to be like the status quo and live a life at a level 3 and be mediocre, then I got just a place for you. It's called Believers in Business. It's a phenomenal community with like-minded individuals who all seek a level 10 life. And in there, you're going to get the tools, the resources to be able to excel in every one of those aspects of your life and in your business, as well as get business coaching to help you to continue to persist and grow your business so that you can have not only the financial success as a 6- and 7-figure entrepreneur, but that you can have holistic success. If that's you, click the link. I promise I'm out your way. Get back to the episode. And so I just want to stop everybody from making this big mistake. Worried about what your grid look like, do it all match. Worried about what colors your brand is. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't care about the aesthetic of what you're doing, but what you better not be doing is promoting your brand name instead of your business. Instead of you personally. You better not be promoting your business name instead of you as being the brand. It's a huge, if you're doing it that way, I'm telling you right now, it's a recipe for disaster. You've got to get to a point where people know you as you, and you offer all these things. You are the number one asset, and from you, all other assets flow. This is how I can go from being well known forever, since I've been on social media since 2018. My first 6 years on social media, all I ever did was real estate and coach real estate students internationally, right? We had students all around the world. And then in this recent year, I've been coaching business owners, coaches, consultants, freelancers on how to grow and scale their businesses online, how to have better online presence, how to have better systems online to sell more products and services, how to attract their avatar, get clear on all of that, right? Make way more money, work less hours. How does that happen? Because I built a brand of integrity. I built my personal brand in such a way that people know if I bring something to the marketplace, it's solid because of who I am, who we are as a culturally speaking, morals, ethics, core values, attention to detail, thoroughness. These are the things that I'm known for. So when people buy from, they're not buying from BBR. They may see BBR on the legal documents or whatever that they sign, the contracts, all the rest of it, but they're doing business with Brian Adamson. Even for programs that we've had in the past that I wasn't even a coach in. I've had coaches on my team be the primary coach, but they were still buying the Brian Adamson brand because they knew if my fingerprints were on it, then it was legit. And so I hope that this frees a lot of you up. And I know sometimes you got two different ends of the spectrum. Some of y'all get super excited because you finally got a business. I get it, right? The website, you got your cards. I know I remember how that feeling used to be. So I'm not poo-pooing on y'all. I'm just trying to help you right the ship before it goes too wrong. So some of y'all really excited about having a business, and so you want to promote it. You want to give it its page. That's cool. But that's not the thing you're growing. You're growing your personal brand. Well, I don't want my, I don't want people really looking at my stuff with my family. So that's why I created another page. I get that logic, but guess what? Business is personal. People need to know, like, and trust. They want to see what your life is like your real life. That's what people want to know. So it's not separating the two worlds. It's bringing them both together. Now, on the other side of that spectrum, and it's going to sting a little bit, but it's true. Some of y'all out there scared to promote yourself. So you hiding behind this no picture page that you created with your logo and all of these watermarks and content that you grab somewhere else and repost. I know. I be trying to coach y'all out your own way every day. That's how I could talk about it. But the reality is, if you're in this thing called business to win, I'm telling you how you win. You win by growing your personal brand, period. Personal brand, period. PBP. Put that in the comments. PB, personal brand, period. Okay? Personal brand, period. That's the only thing that you need to be growing if you want to win. And going back for a second, if you look at my page right now, we are so service community-based content heavy, it ain't funny. Right? Every time I shoot a video, I'm always thinking about you, not me. So much so that I don't think to grab a lot of personal content. If me and my wife out, which we are all the time, it's funny because I always made a joke that I wish I'd have had social media 15. Like my life been pretty good for a very long time by God's grace, right? We done been all over the place. Now we live in a society where if you don't show it, you ain't did it, right? I done did so much that ain't never made it to social media that ain't funny. But now I have to be more intentional and deliberate about having my wife grab a quick B-roll video of me doing something fly, or somebody grabbing a picture or video of her and I be lazy. So I like paying for stuff to get it done better and faster. So like when we went to Paris, March 24, I had my admin find me a photographer and videographer in Paris so that she could just hang with us for a day. We get enough content. I wish I'd have did that in Greece, but I did that in Punta Cana last year as well. So that's starting to work better to get that don't take away from all of it, but you get my point. Like you just have to be intentional. Back to that intentionality piece. You got to be intentional about everything that's important. And so if putting out content that feeds your people is important, then you got to do that every day. If them understanding who you are as an individual is important, then you got to put some personal stuff in what you would call your business page. They're one and the same. Whoever said that it's not personal, it's business, they're goofy, just so you know. That sounds cute maybe on a bumper sticker. But the reality is business is very personal. Very personal. People want to know who you are, what you about before they stroke a check with you. Here's one other thing. When you think about impact, it should be impact over income. Why? Matthew 6:33 says, seek ye first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added. So what is seeking the kingdom? Well, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So the kingdom is here. God has specifically given us all our own assignment, which is why there's no such thing as competition. I'm going to make a pod about that. And if you can seek to serve your assignment, which is whoever you come in contact with on a day-to-day basis, Jesus himself said that if you seek that every day and you serve them every day, then all those things will be added. So what does that mean? That means that as we building out our personal brands on these platforms, yes, as business owners, it's fundamentally sound that we make offers to our audience periodically, but we should be making way more deposits than withdrawals. You should be making so many deposits through impact versus income with your audience that they like, when is he or she gonna finally offer me something? Like they always dropping value. I'm trying to sign up for your thing. I don't even know where do I sign up? How do I get to you? Impact over income. If you seek ye first the kingdom and his righteousness, all these things will be added. I hope this blessed you. I hope that you start building your personal brand. Forget about that business page. That business is only exists because of you. It all starts and stops with you. Stick to the mission. I'll see y'all next time.